Nobody, no crime. Well, not on my time. Eyes are watching, giving victims a voice. Raise your voice from Delphi to Camden, and there will be no more botching. We might not be Dateline, but come along if you want a great time. Grab yourself a glass of wine, and let's talk some true crime. And hey, you'll even have an alibi if you collect evidence in red Solo cups. If your expert says it just did, you might have a problem. We might not be Dateline, but come along if you want a great time. Grab yourself a glass of wine, and let's talk some true crime. And hey, you'll even have an
Hello, how is everyone? I don't know why I'm so tiny. I am a small, wee little lad. Hold on. Where did my things go? I don't know. We don't have a clue. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Why is that doing that? Is that better? Can you guys see me? Am I big now for you guys, or is it just me? Baker. See what happens when you get sick, Baker. I can't even find the screen. It's hiding. How is everyone? How are we doing today? Happy Tuesday. Did everyone have a good day? I hope so. What's up, Home Slice? How are ya? Always me. Hello. Baker, yes, I am okay. I actually was early and I don't even know why. I was like kind of just sitting here. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a full moon. It's weird. Hello, Meatball. How are you, love? Hi. Okay, it was average. Mine too. Excellent. Well, I was listening to the Clancy trial for a lot of it, and we're out of the like really sad phase right now, so that's why I was going to do one about it and just kind of like the highs and the lows of today. And actually the last 2 days have been interesting for me, but we're going to stick to what was going on basically with her care and her treatment team and the people who kind of testified in the last couple days who were actually there and in charge of her medication, her care, all of that stuff. Hi, Shadows. How are we? Baker, you walked an hour today. That's amazing. That I saw you stream too. I wasn't I was coming home and I saw it and I couldn't turn it on my phone, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. So that's awesome. I'm glad you're starting to feel a little better. Amazing. Hi, Janelle. How are you? Yes, we are all very happy that you're starting to feel a little bit more like yourself. Everyone, make sure you are subscribed and hit your notifications to Baker so you don't miss his streams. Mary B, hello. How are you, girl? Anyways, did anyone else watch the trial today? It was interesting. I have a little bit of a preconceived notion on this one going in, just based on the amount of medicine that they had her on. And I was very open, right, to changing my opinions if other things came up. And what's up, Cyber Chick? I watched Cyber Chick's show before this one with her sisters. It was so cute. They're adorable. Hello, Blessed Texas. Okay, Kazi, I have to get back in the mix. Can't leave you alone hanging in with all the ladies. You can have Mary B. She hates me. Yes, your sisters. I've also watched every day. Okay. Hi, Holly. How are you? Okay. Yes, Shadows watched. Yep, as a person who worked in pharmacy in 15 years, went to pharmacy school, the meds absolutely caused this. I agree, Mary B. It's really frustrating. I mean, listen, I'll be the first person to be like, if a parent hurts their child, nah, I don't like if you hurt kids or pets, I can't. So I'll be the first person to like admit it if I felt like she was a monster or like some of these other cases that we see, unfortunately, quite common. But this is not that case for me. And I feel like it was a perfect storm of everything going wrong in her life and in her system and all of that. And it led to this horrific happening. And it breaks my heart. But the only good thing that we can take out of it is like people are being more open and talking about postpartum and just mental health in general. And so for that, I think there will be movements ahead on the mental health treatment here. We have a mental health crisis, and it's only going to continue to get worse, in my opinion, because we don't have the proper systems in place here in this country. And people are struggling. They really are struggling, whether it be postpartum or just horrible anxiety and depression, and different diagnoses. And it's very scary. Um, yeah, it's terrifying. So, anyways, I today we had Nurse Gelada on the stand, and I was like preparing myself after what we saw the other day with Jennifer Tufts. Guys, what did you think of her? She was awful. Like, I I don't know. I don't think she had anyone to prep her, or which is shocking because she's in the lawsuit, right? She's in the civil lawsuit, so they're suing her. So you would think that like maybe her attorney would have went over some like prepping for the stand, but she was horrific. That was one of the worst professional, and then to add on the fact that she's a doctor on top of that, it was horrific. Like that lady, like I wanted to like slap her. She was awful. Um Okay. Working night says Lindsay was penalized for being a nurse. She provided providers lacked guidance and didn't do their work because they thought of her as medically sophisticated. She was profiled. I agree. And today in the car, I was thinking the same thing, is that I think the fact that she was a nurse actually hurt her, because they also relied on that, I think, and they didn't take it as serious as they would have with someone with no medical knowledge, or but just because she's a nurse doesn't mean that she knows what these medications do and how they affect your system and your brain and what part of your brain and all of this different stuff. She was a labor and delivery nurse. So I really hate that her being, a hero, basically, because that's how I feel about nurses and doctors and things like that, is that they really are heroes. They save so many lives. If you've ever had the misfortune of being in the hospital, Baker knows this. Like, if you have a horrible nurse, it is that much worse. But if you have a good nurse, I mean, it's a night world, and day and night difference. So I feel like they're some of the best people. I could never do that. And the fact that they are so giving and want to help and kind, and when people are at their worst, I just think that they are amazing people. So anyways, It just hurts me that she, because of what she did, basically was hurt even more. But I agree with you. I agree with you. She got all of her meds at the same pharmacy. I would assume, they don't think that they've specifically said that, but I would assume. I just, the fact that, now I will say, compared to yesterday, today was 10 times better. It seems like a class act compared to what what it was at why am I blanking? Oh my gosh, someone put it in in the chat, the hospital. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the name of it? Starts with an M, right? McLean's. Okay, so compared to what McLean's seemed to be, um, this South Side seemed to have, or South Shore, yes, seemed to have at least want to get down to what was going on. This, I thought that the nurse, while maybe she did overprescribe, I thought she really did do her due diligence of following up like what her symptoms were and wanting to get her on the right type of medicine. She actually seemed to know medicine halfway decent. The other lady, Jennifer Tufts, yesterday was a joke. So, it was so boring having what's her name? The Bose lady. The Bose lady is what I call her. Buckingham. Yes, Buckingham. I made notes. And it was so boring having her go over every little detail. And it was like everything that she was trying to say, she would just gloss over it and didn't want her to get into it more. And it was like a whole new different side of like things started to open, it started to open up once Reddington got on cross. Then we started learning even more details that we didn't know, at least I didn't know. The main one is, because I had seen all of the stuff, right? All of the documents and things like that, how Dr. Diaz had not diagnosed her with bipolar or postpartum depression, none of that. And so I was thinking that's going to be a real problem because she has other diagnoses. She has all of this documented history of these things. Why did he say no, nothing to see here and send her home? And then today I find out it's totally not what I thought, not exactly what was in that document. So they literally turned her away when she went there to the Women's and Infant Center there. She was referred there because her nurse Gelada that was seeing her at South Shore said you need some intensive treatment. And so I think it'd be good for you to go and be there like half a day, right? And so it was kind of like the nice mix of you're not going to completely be away from your family, but you are going to have some intensive treatment. And there'll be classes where you get to, group interactions and all of that stuff. But then we find out that when she gets there, they're like, and they have, I guess they keep her there for 8 hours and do like, the intake process and going over all of the medication she's on and a history of like what she's been taking. And they were concerned that she was over medicated. So they wanted to find out. And so the only thing they diagnosed her with was depression due to adverse drug effects. I mean, what? And the gross part about this for me is that the prosecutors have known all of this. They've had all of the medical, documentations, the workups, everything. They've had this and they've had it for years. But yet they still charged her with this specific charge. This isn't, they could have given her a plea. They could have given her a lot of things and let her go somewhere where she's going to get that help. She's not going to get any help in prison. She needs help. And she's not walking out of that courtroom and she's not gonna just live a normal life. It's not happening. So for me, I kept waiting. I'm very open to, like, if I hear something, changing my mind about what I kind of had already had in it. And then today with that, come on. I mean, that was just crazy. Prison MJ, hey, how are you? My jaw dropped. I was in the courtroom today, finally. And when they said she was turned away because of that, I was like, what? Same. I was like, you have got to be shitting me. Like, what? Because I just was like, this is going to be a problem. This Dr. Diaz, he did not see anything. Like, wow. Like, this is crazy. I was really looking forward to his testimony specifically because he didn't diagnose her with either of these things that she had been diagnosed with prior. So I was really like, oh, this guy. No, now it makes sense. And that's crazy. Hey, Chelsea, how are you? Also, let's say she's bipolar. That's a lifelong diagnosis where medications changes occur frequently based on labs. Yeah, and I think honestly, for me, I'm not a doctor, obviously, but I've worked with a lot of people, who needed mental health treatment, who have sought mental health treatment, whether it be in the different positions that I've had. And I do think she was showing signs of bipolar. Now, whether that was brought on by something, whether that's something she struggled with her whole life, I have no idea. But the mania that they were talking about, in fact, before like anyone started talking, as soon as she started saying she was emailing me and she was wanting to be on medicine, but also like very concerned. And then we'd put her on medicine. And then that day or like the next day, she was saying that she feels like she's getting dependent on it. I'm like, no, that's mania right there, big time. And so I was like, this is troubling. And so I do think, and whether it's hard to say. It's hard to say if this doctor or Tufts is responsible. I mean, this woman showed a lot of class to me today, and she was a wonderful witness. Like, she owned up to everything. She was not defensive. She had a really good disposition on the stand. Hi, old Swamp Witch Nan. Hello, Nix. How are we? Andrea. Let's see, Sammy, how are you? I was on one of the meds that she was on, and it made me nuts. I got off so quick. Thank the Lord. Yeah, and you know what? Like, that's the thing is, like, it's wild if you've ever, suffered with depression or anxiety like I have. You have to find the right medicine for you. It's all about the right medicine for you, and what works for someone else may not work for you. And there's so many of these stories, like Sammy, you're saying that one medicine may have done something to one person and completely worked for another. And she had the amount of medicines going in and out of her body, and then the levels changing constantly. It's awful. Chad Pizza, Mitchell, how are you? You didn't miss much. We're just talking about the last couple days here of the Clancy trial. We're past a lot of the sad parts, so I wanted to go live about it again. I do think it's super important, the topic, and like people are starting to talk about it more, and even just be more open about mental health. And so we were talking about that. So you didn't miss a whole lot. You're just in time. I do too. I'm curious if she had diagnosis of bipolar before. Yes, I am too. Hi, Ruth Ann. Even though I was listening today, I missed a lot because I was watching twin grandbabies. Aw. And I need to go back and watch them for a little bit. In a half hour, I'll be listening again. Oh my goodness. Enjoy those little beautiful things. Man, my nieces and nephews are getting bigger now, and I'm like, I miss the baby stage. And I don't know. I love kids. So enjoy them. Okay. What's up, Brandon? You mix bipolar and a personality disorder with some mania. You better have some powerful friends or you're effed. You're 100% right. And the thing is like she was begging for help. And we saw that in the communication, like with the portal with her and doctor nurse, I don't know, Gelada, right? She was begging for help. She's like, I just need help. Like, this is bad. Like, she wanted help. She didn't want to be having these thoughts. She didn't want to be feeling like this. And I just, I don't know. To me, where it becomes completely negligent for me is that at least this doctor, they seem to have followed like protocols. And they at least were getting some intel from Lindsay about the medications that she was being put on and somewhat included in the plan. Now, I don't feel like that was sufficient because they should have all talked to each other. But the fact that Tufts didn't even care enough to ever speak to them, didn't seem to have any kind of like curiosity to ask Lindsay pointed questions about the diagnosis, the things that she's on, because the fact of the matter is all of that stuff matters. Well, and we think about it, we get sick, we get a an antibiotic, and they're like, they look at any of the medicines that you're on in the computer, at least my pharmacy does, and is like, okay, do you know how this reacts to the medicines you're taking? And they ask you because they want to look to see if there are like side effects and if there's some kind of a drug interaction that can occur with this. So it's wild to me that both prescribers were not in direct contact with each other ever about the medicine changes. And they were both cycling through different medications, changing the dose, throwing things in. Uh, that's a problem for me. And I don't know what the civil suit's going to hold. But I do know that Tufts, to me, there was absolutely no professionalism in the way that things were handled by her, it seems. And that's even with her coming on the stand and kind of sticking up for herself. I felt very strongly that it was mishandled by her, especially. But I don't know. I just don't understand it. Courtney, what's up, girl? Lauren, I worked in a crisis stabilization unit for years. If someone didn't have a plan, we did not Baker Act them. We were trained that if you can have the thoughts, so you can still, but you're still not a danger to anyone. That's how it is in Florida. And Courtney, I know you're from here as well. I don't know. I was obviously watching Queen Mel, like on and off. And I think it was her maybe that said you don't have to have a plane in Massachusetts. I'm not sure what the law is for us down here, though, just to let the chat know, it's like that. So, you know, unfortunately, people do have thoughts of harming themselves and wanting to not be here anymore, but that doesn't equate to, I guess, the severity level of what's required to get them hospitalized. The hospitals down here would not take someone and keep them if they were only saying the things that she was saying to the doctors there. Now, I don't know how it is up there. But certainly, like, they had so much. This wasn't just like a random person. This woman had so much going on. She was clearly postpartum and had severe postpartum depression, anxiety, like irrational fears, mania, in my opinion. And then she wasn't sleeping on top of that. I mean, a lot. Listen, I can go with like a couple hours of sleep and function okay. Um, Now, other people, I have friends, I have family that if they don't get 8 hours of sleep, they can't function like at all. And so, I mean, a lot of people can feel insane if they don't even have sleep. And then you have all of this on top of each other with this medication like cocktail. I don't know. I just feel so bad for her. Let's see. I've sectioned someone and for just having thoughts. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's the issue is I think it's state-based or whatever. Again, I feel like this is a discussion like we need to have because like is that a law in every state? Like how they have different requirements for that. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some more looking into that because I don't know. I don't know. I know how it is here, but I don't know how it is in other states. And you know, I don't know. But it was clear to me, obviously not a doctor, um, but it was clear to me she clearly needed to go to some sort of inpatient treatment for a few weeks to have her watched, have her in therapy daily, and to just get on the right medication because it just seemed like it was an absolute spiral of things and she could have to me there was a sense of some danger, but again, to what extent and to what's the laws and the states and stuff, I don't know. But as many things as she had going on, I don't know. The NP saying I never got a call from them when they documented that they called her is something that happened to me constantly. It was impossible to get a hold of some of the prescribers. Well, I can't even imagine. And like just talking from like a patient and my parents, like parents are older, they can never get in touch with their doctors ever, 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 ever. And I will have to call for them and like, cause they can't get firm with anyone. I'll have to call for them and like get firm and be like, they've been calling you for over a week. Like, and so I can only imagine. So, and I kind of, the thing is that that lady on the stand, Jolata, she had a lot of credibility to me. I kind of believe her that she never got a call. Now, whether it was just no one told her that they called, she didn't get a message, or whether they really didn't get a call, but I don't think she got on there and lied. She came off really credible to me. And she owned up to stuff. Like, she came off good. I don't know. The whole thing is just very upsetting because I feel like if things had gone just slightly different, it's possible none of this would have happened. So I don't know. Jen O, how are you? She said she needed and seemed like she wanted to be off medications altogether, at least to get back down to baseline. Yeah. And apparently that's what Dr. Diaz at Women's Infinite Health wanted her to do, basically, is go down to like a lower dose of that one and just like stay there so that they can monitor and see that they only know what's in her system, basically, that they are managing. And that's the thing with like medication management is if you have there's too many cooks in the kitchen. We all know that statement, and that applies to like so many things, but it applies here. You have too many cooks in the kitchen. They're all doing stuff and like getting in each other's way. And sometimes, not sometimes, for this instance, all the time, you need one person only that's prescribing and managing that. And then a therapist who's also going to come in and work in like correlation with that and strictly do therapy. And they had everybody throwing it in. And then you had, I don't know. And then you had postpartum, bipolar on top of it. And, no sleep. It was just, my heart absolutely breaks for her. And the way my outrage right now is just at the prosecution. Now, I think the whole thing could have been handled completely different. We need serious change in mental health in this country. We just do. But right now, my outrage is the prosecution because they are so disingenuous. How about, did you guys see well, obviously, like, you guys probably watched openings. They made a big deal about the fact that she had a book on her bookshelf or on her side table that was like good moms with bad thoughts or something to that extent. And they made it out to be like this was like some kind of a telltale that she had all these signs and she was planning and all of this stuff. And then come to find out, her freaking providers gave her that book, and they knew that this whole time. The prosecution knew going into opening statements that that book was literally given to her from her providers. I feel like that is so gross, and I hope that the jury sees that. And it terrifies me because we know what juries can do. Anything they want. They could be thinking anything they want, all of this stuff. And if we get a jury like the first Karen Reed jury, that's terrifying because they're not gonna necessarily pick up on all these things. And I just think it's so gross that okay. I'm gonna finish my thought and then I'll get to whatever is that. So anyways, I just think it's so gross that they literally try to twist that around when that book was gifted to her and given to be some kind of a support system from her actual providers. Like that to me is shame on you. This woman was going through so much, and I just can't. That you lose all credibility when you say something like that. And again, if they had a case, they wouldn't be saying things like that, making a big deal about a book that they knew this whole time her doctors and the staff and all of that gave to her. Disgusting. Okay. Cajun says, "Hi, Lauren. This is probably not a good time, but I wanted to apologize to you for putting your name in BX chat. I also want to apologize for all the ugly things I have said. I'm very sorry." Cajun, thank you. There's nothing personal with you. Like I said, I didn't know who you were. I didn't know that like there was issues. So it's not personal with you. So I completely understand. That I don't know. I don't know what the reason was, but I accept your apology. Um, Also, like, you're not a content creator out here trying to, like, cause fights with other content creators, so I think the bar for you, in my opinion, is lower. So, I accept your apology. Thank you for saying that. And, like I said, there's no hard feelings. I have no hard feelings towards anyone, really. Like, I don't have time to, like, hate. I don't have the energy for that. That's poisonous. Um, it's fine. So, of course, I accept your apology, and I respect you coming in here and saying that. So, thank you. Um, the reason is I'm an idiot. Well, that's fine. I mean, look, you know, things have been said that no one looks into, and it's just kind of taken for whatever it is because of who is saying it, and nobody kind of like has any, it seems like, curiosity to go and actually look at to see what the facts are about it. And just the danger of that is like, if things are not accurate, then it just goes around and it goes around and whatever. But everything, it's fine. I thank you. I apologize. I accept your apology. Thank you. Hi, Sherry with an S. How are we? I think we have Sherry when we have Cheryl with a C in here tonight too. How are you? Let's see. Um. What's up, Mev? No. I'm forgiving because I know what holding on to stupid things does, and it doesn't do anything for like it just makes you stress out. There's like, and this is stupid internet. Like this is stupid. Like people have real life problems and like real things that they're going through. Like this stuff is like the small shit that you should not like. Don't sweat the small shit. It really is true. And it's stupid, especially here. I don't know Cajun. We had no relationship. She wasn't a content creator going in other chats and all of that. So it's I that's totally fine. So I respect her for doing that. And it's fine. Like it's whatever. And that's the thing is like I want what's best for everyone. I don't wish ill upon anyone. Um, and I respect someone for coming and saying that they were wrong when they were wrong because that's what if I mess up, I'll be the first one to say it and I'll feel bad about it because I mess up. Everybody messes up and it's okay. Just own it and learn from it. That's all you can do because we all do it. So that's all. What was the name of the book about suicide? Was there a book about suicide or was it that one? I know there was 2 books. The other one, the name didn't stand out to me, so I'm not sure exactly what it was about. This one was like Good Moms Have Bad Thoughts or something like that. I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about. And that's fine too. Everyone is wired different. Everyone sees the world out of their experiences. And so it's totally fine. It doesn't mean that, if she comes in here, everyone's gonna it's fine. Like I said, I have people in my chat that go everywhere, and that's totally fine. As long as everyone's respectful, that's all I care about. Oh. Okay. That's truly not me and how I act in real life. I let drama get to me, but I have no one else to blame but myself. Thanks for accepting the apology and like to come in here and hang out. If it's okay, you're always welcome here. Like everyone's welcome here as long as they're respectful. Like I think we blocked like 2 people and it was for race stuff over another case I was doing. So I'm not a blocker and of course you're welcome. And I appreciate you just saying I was wrong. That's it. I don't have anyone to blame. That's I think where people lose respect for people is when they say, "Well, yeah, I mean, maybe I did this, but," and then they like da 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 da, and it's like, dude, if you just said what you say, cool. So I appreciate it, and yeah, you're fine here. Okay, I messed up, so I agree. Andrea Stewie, I know one too. I see what Andrea said. I know one person who never messes up. Oh, of course. Of course. Yes. Pay me. Kindness is free and multiplies when shared. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like this stuff is stupid. It's internet stuff, you know. Um, like I said, it's dumb. Now, for me, like again, I've had so many things like it doesn't affect me. That stuff doesn't affect me, but also the things that people were saying were not nearly as vile as some of the things that people were saying about Baker or, other serious accusations. That might be a little different because the things that they were kind of accusing him of were gross. So again, that's people are going to view that, things differently or whatever, but we've never even had a conversation, me and Cajun. I didn't know she was a bunny. I didn't know anything about her before all this. So I could care less. Water under the bridge. Like I said, a sincere, genuine apology goes far. It really just does. So let's see. Yeah, she's never wrong, ever. Let's see here. Holding on to anger is like holding onto a burning piece of coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. 100%. Yeah. And like, if you guys have seen Mary B, also if any of my mods can drop her link, her channel is so like calming. And I feel like I don't know you super well yet, Mary B, but I feel like you would be like a person like me who likes quotes. And I just could see like you using quotes like on your channel, like too. And it just like the vibe over there is just so chill and I love it. So everybody go subscribe. What is the name of the book? Okay, that's the same one. I don't know. Did I answer your question? Was it that one, or were you talking about the other book that I don't know the name of? Ruth Ann is switching to her phone. Okay. The only problem with Lauren is she will keep you from sleeping for me. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm like, why not? If I know I'm not gonna be really sleeping, like, you can just tell. Like, I've had insomnia ever since I've had, like, some trauma in my life, and, every once in a while, it's like that. I'm like, "I'm probably not gonna sleep much tonight, so why not just hop on?" So, okay. Sherry, accountability goes so far with me. Yeah. We all make bad choices from time to time. Own it, move forward. Life is short. Carry extra hate. 100%. 100%. And, and that's how I would like, because we all mess up. We all do dumb stuff that it's like, dude, if we really took the time to like think that one through, yikes. We all do that. And so I would want someone to show me grace too. But I can't, it's that's where it gets hard is like, I can't for me. I can't show grace unless somebody, like, owns their shit 100% because, um and it's not that I can't forgive them. It's that I will accept that, whatever they say. However, I will know that that wasn't heartfelt. Like, that wasn't even, you know what I mean? But you have to just kinda just you gotta brush that off. You gotta just sling it off your shoulders. You can't carry on, um, holding on to dumb stuff like that. There's too many real life problems. Hi, Pammy. Okay, I felt like you would be like the quote type. I love quotes. I love them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could really see you like bringing in some really good quotes to like all of your streams. I remember when like Pinterest was really big. I had so many like albums or whatever they called it of quotes. Like so many. I love quotes. Okay. Kubi, hello. Getting to know J7 for the person she really is. I have serious doubts about the things that was put out about Baker. I was subbed and a member of his channel when all of that went down. Oh wow, I didn't realize all that. Yeah. I mean, look, it's and that's the thing. I think she probably has some decent qualities about her too, but it's too much. Like it is, I don't think I think there's good in everyone. Now, sometimes it's really hard to find the good, but that doesn't mean just because there's good in there somewhere, people get a pass for continually showing you who they are and showing you the pattern and the pattern over and over and over again who they are. Then that becomes that's on you if you accept that, in your atmosphere and all of that. Like when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time because that's, and it doesn't mean that you have to be a dick or like a jerk to them, but you keep it here and you don't forget it, like you keep it there and then you keep your distance. It's not that you can't be cool with them or, civil with them, but yeah. Um Love Mary B. Isabel Falker Drum, a breath of fresh air. I do feel like I have to protect her at all times because she's so sweet and kind, and I'll drop kick a bitch for her. Oh gosh. Well, and that's what's cool about this community is like I do think that like people are quick to protect, their people um and I love that. It's just also like we do have to like be able to like not just take completely everything, just kind of what Cajun's saying, like, because those were her people at one time. And she's going to come there and, believe some things that they say just because they're saying them. Also, we got Clancy. This one on another different path. We'll get back there, guys. Um, that's what happens, right? You have plans and then it takes you other places. But those are her people. She was coming there obviously for them and their content and was taking everything that they said at face value. And the problem is that when it's and you can understand that like with like one or two people maybe, but like when it's everyone and there's like this person after this person after this person, then you gotta really like, okay, I know like I really like these people, but let me just look into it like for me, just to make sure that what they're saying is true. And that's like where I feel like a lot of people don't have that like, let me just double check this. This is like one or two people, but it's like 55 and like, okay, maybe we look into things a little bit, not just believe everything that comes out of mouths. Um, okay. Cajun, and don't take it personal, but he's not a, he's different. He's Danish. And you know, he probably is not going to be receptive to that, and it's not anything against you. It's just how he is. But I think that that's great that you will do that. And I don't know. Maybe he had a relationship with you somewhat in the chat, and so it might be a little bit more personal to him. To me, I don't know you from Adam. Didn't ever know you. We didn't. At least I didn't know about you, and so I didn't know you knew about me. And like, I don't care. It's not personal for you really at all. I love late night streams and some petty streams. Yes, yes. Um, and my petty is not funny petty. It's just kind of like we go over stuff that does not make sense and contradicts. But glares is funny stuff. All right. Mary B talking about her truth journey. She's been there, and after I realized she was a liar, she lied about me. Yeah, that's the thing. If they're gonna lie about everyone else, they will lie about you. That's why I really, I've said this in other streams, but I really hope anybody that has any correspondence with them, I don't know. That's a very dangerous place because it will be shared at some point in time for everyone because they're insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. They have patterns of how they are, and it's history repeats itself. Let's see. We love Mary P. She wants us about Mercury retrograde. Yes. Janelle. I don't chat a lot, but I'm always around. I'm a member of many channels. Yes, Janelle. I always see you. I feel like I saw you today in Mel's chat. And that's, what, that's fine. And that's what's great. That is what's great about YouTube is like there's room for everyone. Like everyone's channel has something good about it that people are going to relate to and love. And that's why I feel like, us creators should support each other and not tear each other down and, do all that kind of stuff. It's like, I will be your biggest hype person. The problem is, one person started everything and then they started talking mad shit about everybody and everybody's show. And it's like, you're gonna come back with things about that. That's why it was like, what is happening? And it's still happening. So, but yes, Janelle, I see you in many chats that I like as well. Bless Texas. I wish someone would accidentally bump into the prosecutor and get caught up with her bow and yank it out. Oh, bless Texas. It's so gross to me. It's so gross because this is a case that has so much emotion that the jury is going to struggle with focusing on the law. And we see that with so many cases when there is so many, a lot of times with children, right? It's just there already. And this case is 10 times worse. It has all the emotion, and they're gonna have to separate that, and the judge will instruct them of that, but, like, it's something that they're gonna have a hard time with, and this prosecutor, in my opinion, is wearing the bows to remind the jury and play off strictly emotion, when her job is just to lay out the facts. She, above anyone, should just be laying out the facts and not playing off emotion. So it's gross to me. Not only that, it looks ridiculous. The whole thing is gross. I don't like her attitude toward Reddington. I don't like anything about them. I don't like the fact that they look alike. I don't like anything. They're like, I don't know. I don't, it's gross to me. They are gross. Kevin, how are you? Uh, Hi, Jillian. That's one that I will that that is not willing nor ready to accept grace. Yeah, yeah. That's a different. I mean, like, what's up, side eyes? How are you? Nurse Deb, Massachusetts postpartum nurse for 20 plus years. Okay, thank you for what you do. I don't know if you were here earlier. I think nurses are heroes, and I could never do what you guys do, and I have so much respect for you. So thank you. Appalled at the care that Lindsay got. Do better, Massachusetts. All the Patrick did, all the Patrick did, it is making me sick. Yeah, I mean, I think she was failed on so many levels, and it just is. She had a perfect storm of a catastrophe going on in her body, and it's awful. It's awful. So I totally get it. Hi, J Pin. How are you? All right. No, you're fine, KJ. I'm behind in the chat. All right. Yes, Melanie is she's amazing. I like, and it doesn't matter what she covers, it doesn't matter what she does, like her insight that she brings to anything is like it's invaluable. Like you can't put a price on that. And like um man, I'm so thankful for her. I'm so thankful that I found her and that she's in this community. She's just the best. I love Mel. And she's just sweet, you know? I just love her. Yeah, that bow. Oh my god. And I mean, it's just so clear. Like, are you an adult or are you a child? Like, what are you doing? And like, you didn't know this child. So also, like, that's gross. You didn't have a personal relationship with her. Like, if that was a family member doing that, okay, that's totally different. You didn't know her. Stop. You look weird. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Hi, Iris. How are you? Uh, This community is the most uplifting, inspiring, and supportive place I've seen. All the creators that group together and all the good one of you. All the good all of you do makes me happy. Found my spot. Well, Sherry, we are so happy that you are here too, because the community would be nobody without all of you amazing people. So I am thankful for people like you. But yeah, it's cool. And like that's the thing is like most of us really like each other. That's what's cool. You're not gonna get along with everybody. You're not gonna be best friends with everyone or whatever, but like most of us actually like each other and we talk and like it's cool. But I think that's probably what people don't like. Um yeah. Yeah, it's not cool. Um, mm, yeah, it's like today it was extra long. Like, what are we doing? It's like now become a actual octopus with tentacles. What is going on? I was on a stream and I had like there was a thing that I tied to a bow and I don't know where. I think the cats dragged it off, but yeah, it's just distracting. It looks odd and it's playing off pure emotion, which is not appropriate for a trial. It's about facts. That's it. No, so Iris, she didn't say she wore it for her, but it's like that was one of the first things that came out of her mouth and openings was Cora liked unicorns and she loved wearing big bows. And then it's like, okay, well, you have a big bow in. That's weird. But then every day she has this like, and it looks like a childlike bow. It's just like very off putting. And I just feel like she's playing off emotion and she didn't know the child, which I like, that's weird to me for like, that's weird. It's weird. You know, I don't know. It's gross, but yeah, you think the bow is ridiculous too. I know. It's weird. I definitely feel like they were chosen for optics as well as their ability. Yeah, and they're just like snarky and like, and it's like, dude, Reddington. First of all, show a little respect, okay? He has been around. He has done incredible things, and he's still sharp as a freaking tack. Drop the attitude. Like, stop it. Just stop it. I don't like them. I do not like them at all. Oh, did she? She may have. I don't know. That would be even more disgusting, but I'm sure that like someone will ask her about it like after. I don't know. It's gross, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. The meme with the enormous bow cracks me, however, just like every single thing about the prosecution side. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, there's so many memes, and then I like shared one that had like a bunch of bows on the wall, and she's just like standing there picking out her bow. Yeah. Melting Arizona. Oh my god, I almost missed this. Well, you are here, and we are happy that you made it. Bo Peep. Yes. Oh, what did Melanie call her today? She called her something, and I about died. Bowhead. Bowhead. I think it was Bowhead Buckingham. And I was like, that's amazing. Yes. So that's now what I will try to remember to refer to her as. Oh, okay. What is it? I disagree with Mel. Only one time. One time only. She covered Lively and Baldoni for like one day, but the chat was too toxic and she stopped. I was grateful because I'm a Baldoni fan. Baldoni. Yeah, I didn't know anything about Blake. I think she's gorgeous and I thought that her friendship with Taylor was cute. But that nope. That's one person I don't think I could and I hate it because it's ruined Ryan Reynolds for me too, because I feel like he is just as nasty and as like vindictive and just very like, I don't know. It's ruined him for me. I loved him in pretty much every movie that he's done. And so now I don't like either of them. They're like gross. So yeah. Anyone else think the ADA has asked nearly all so-called doctors the same question? Yes. And she doesn't know how to like do a direct exam at all. She just literally like she leads. That's all she does. And it's so boring. It's weird. What's up, Fall Storm? How are you? She's an idiot. She knows all she has is traumatizing the jury. And that's what I hate about this, man. Like firefighters and cops and EMTs and nurses, like they all sign up for what they do. Like they're all heroes. They all have to see like very traumatizing things, but they also know what they're getting when they sign up for a job. They're getting paid to do it. Like a jury just going in there thinking they're probably going to get stuck on a civil case. Um, they're not getting paid, or if they are, it's like cat hair somewhere. Um, the one thing I don't like about my cats is that they shed sometimes. Anyways, they're thinking they're probably getting a civil case, and then they get this case. And this one is just like, I don't know. I just really hope that they give them some therapy, you know, opportunities after this, cuz some people, that can really affect their lives. And I just feel bad for the jury. So I feel you, Andrea. Reddington is a badass. I want to marry him. Yeah, he's so cool. He's so cool. I knew he was good. I didn't see much of the Turk trial, and now it's one of the ones I want to go back and watch. But I knew he was good, but I was like very much looking forward to it. And man, I've not been disappointed. And when you get a good attorney, like we saw, and we were so lucky to have with like Jackson and Yannetti and Alessi, it is watching like art. And it's just so good. And he is the same type of quality attorney, and I'm enjoying it. Like as rough as a trial as this is, when it's time for cross, like my eyes are like peeled and I'm like ready. Okay. Surely if she had made a statement regarding the bows being worn for Cora, Reddington would have been all over. I feel like you're probably right about that, because it's not appropriate. Maybe she did it outside the presence though of the jury. I mean, I guess, I don't know. He's got bigger fish to fry, probably, but I do feel like you're right. Like something could have been said about it, but yeah, they're so frumpy. Oh my god, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Jess. I literally like what it like because it's I don't know the frumpy. That is literally it. Frumpy bowheads. That's what they are. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. And they don't understand mental health whatsoever. They don't understand psychosis. They have not a clue. I mean, you can do research on Google that would inform you better than I feel like they're informed, which blows my mind because they are trying a murder case. It's just no. Reddington is as oppressive as a cum. I want him on my side for sure if anything ever goes left. Yes. Yes, he's good. And he's just like, I don't know, like, when you get older, like oh, he's as sharp as a tack still. It's amazing. Like, that's why, like, I don't know, you keep doing what you do and you love it and it keeps you young, I feel like. So he's awesome. He is cool. Yeah, Dolores, they are mean. And like they just have attitude for no reason. Like, stop. Kit Kat Suku, how are you? How are you doing? Better late than never. We're happy to see you. We even welcome wrong opinions. First responders, law enforcement has support. The jury doesn't. Yeah, I know. And it's like, you know what you're doing when you sign up for that job. You expect to see terrible things. It doesn't make it any less like you're still a hero doing what you do. But I mean, I don't know. I feel really bad for them. Kids in general, and then you have 3. I mean, it's too much. What's up, Rosalind? Who is frying fish? I don't know. Now I'm trying to think. It's like the Chad pizza thing. Did I say something about frying fish? Out and about. How are you? Not me. I had steak tonight. Steak sounds good. I haven't eaten. I think I'm gonna make some pasta, guys. I've been trying to like not have as many carbs and stuff, but I went to Costco and I found like I normally make my own spaghetti sauce like from scratch, but I was like, I don't have time to do that every time I'm like craving some pasta. So last time I was at Costco, they had some like kind of like sauce that looked good and it had like a vodka with some vodka spice, like some kind of spicy thing. And I like spicy stuff. So I was like, this looks pretty good. And then I found like a really good cream sauce. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just try this. I'm probably not gonna like it. And Costco, like everything's like you have multiple serving, like you got a lot of stuff. And so I'm like, I'm probably gonna, but I went hungry. So I'm like, not the best time to go shopping. But I'm like, I'm gonna try it. I don't ever like pre-made sauces. I don't. I shit you not. It's really good. And there's this thing at Carrabba's that I used to get, and it wasn't like on the menu, but you could ask for it. And it was so good. And it's still one of my favorite like meals. Like you can count on it. It tastes the same every single time. Um, this tastes like that. And so I was like so pleasantly surprised. So I may just do that because like that doesn't take but 2 seconds because you don't have to make it. Hi Sparkly. How are you? How are you, my love? Okay, the fact that he's a one-man show, yes. No electronics, no team, just badass. Yes. I know. He's like old school, like he's like Matlock kind of. Like, so I don't know if is there any Matlock fans here? Did you guys watch Matlock growing up? I loved Matlock. I loved Matlock when it was not cool. I don't think it was ever cool. But I've seen every episode probably like 3 times, and growing up, I just always watched him. He's like Matlock, old school, like there is no electronics, you know what I mean? Like he's doing all of it. He's just going around getting all of the information. He's on everything. And he like 100%. So I agree, Sherry. Your sound went all multi-level marketing meeting at a Best Western. Is it better? I fixed my cords. Machado was chewing on them apparently, and I fixed them. So we're like back. All right. Happy day before your birthday, side eyes. Ooh, I didn't know this. Thank you. Kristen spilling the tea. Side eyes. Happy early birthday. Are you doing anything fun? Tell us all the things. Janelle had steak too. No, is it? Okay, wait. Tell me if it's okay. So I'm way behind in the chat. Probably I'm not that. I'm only 2 minutes. That's pretty good for me. All right, tell me if this is the sound thing you're hearing. If that was it, it's because I have knocked the microphone and it like goes like this and then it vibrates going back. I think that might be it. But if it's happening all the time, then that's not good at all. Oh, that's right, Andrea. It is her birthday today too. Yeah, I did hear that. Oh, it fixed itself. Okay. Let's see. It's not my birthday. Is it tomorrow? Are you trying to keep it from us? All right. I said the day before. Okay, Andrea loved Matlock. Yes. See, watched it all the time with my grandparents. Heck yeah, I didn't watch it with my grandparents. I was just old apparently when I was like 14. I don't know. Okay, Jillian liked Matlock. Lolly loves Reddington. He's great. He's so good. I still watch Matlock. Yes, J Pin. I knew it. I knew I loved ya. All right. I love that show. Yes, Perry Mason. So I like Perry Mason, but I never got into him nearly as much as Matlock. I don't know. I was a Matlock gal. Excuse me for being a Matlock fan. Yeah, I was too. Yeah. 2 good streams in a row. Thank you, Ballstorm. Love Matlock. Even the new Matt. There's a new Matt. Wait, isn't she a woman though? That's like you can't. It's Andy. Was it Andy? No, it wasn't Andy Griffith. What was his name? I don't even know his name. But I feel like I saw it was a woman. I'm like, huh? And so I was like, no, I don't want to watch that. That's not Matlock. My kids start school next day. That's all I need. Yes, you probably need a break. Summer's always like, it's always good. At least the people that I know that have kids are like, okay, it's really nice, but also it's kind of nice when they go back. You get a little break. Loved Perry Mason. Where we got 2 Perry Mason fans. No, it was like someone was about to announce the homecoming queen. Oh. Oh, speaking of prom and homecoming, have you guys seen? Okay. Okay, I am so ADHD. Okay, guys. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna focus for a minute. Let me make sure that I get. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I made all my points I wanted to make about Clancy. Okay, just very quick, briefly. I also found it interesting that like we hadn't heard that she stopped driving because of all of this. That's huge for someone who was she in her early 30s at this point to just stop driving. I mean, that is huge. And I just think all of these things are going to weigh. And I just hope we have a smart jury that is street smart too. Obviously, I'm kind of terrified by like book smart people being on the jury after the first Karen Reed trial, but that's huge. I mean, this was affecting her and she was literally begging for help. I just, the whole thing's awful. And I hope that she gets to go somewhere where she's getting the help and not in a prison cell. That's not going to be beneficial to anyone. No one, and I can tell you that no one hates what she did more than she does. I don't know her, but I can tell you that. I mean, there's just no way. And you know, I fear for her safety actually after this trial, going back into whatever facility she's in. I do fear for that as well. I hope she gets the help that she can, because she's never going to forgive herself for any of it. And it's understandable, but, it's just there was too much going on in her system, with her body, in her brain, that something terrible was not going to happen. And it just did. It was the perfect storm for like a horrific thing. And I think that's what we have here. But if I'm ever in trouble in Massachusetts, I want Unity, Reddington, and Queen Rosemary as my dream team. Wouldn't that be a fun one to watch, huh? Can someone, well, I don't want to wish that upon anyone, but I just want to see it. Like, they can even be guilty and we could know it, but it would just be enjoyable to watch, right? It would be amazing. Yes. I'm right there with you, Mama Cuddles. Beth Chicken Wing. I loved Matlock. Yeah. Girl equals White Rabbit. Wait, I'm confused. Andy Griffith. That's it. Yes. Thank you. KY Granny, hello. Laugh my butt off. Stop. I'm old enough to remember Matlock when he was a sheriff. Andy Taylor. Yes. I watched that too, but like, I don't know. That wasn't my jam. Matlock was my jam. He was so cool though. I don't know. Just the way he did, like, just his, like, the way he did things. Like, he had that grin all the time, and I just loved it. The new isn't what you think, Lauren, because I thought that too. It's good? Are y'all telling me it's really good? Am I going to resent it because it's not Matlock? That's where I think I never embarked on that journey. Because I'm like, who is this lady? I don't know. Got to love the Matlock moment. Best part of the show. Yes. What's up, Valhalla? How are you? I don't think I'd like it either, but it's really good after you get into it. Okay, Dolores. I have I don't want to get sick, but I haven't been sick in years. And so if that happens, I have so many things on my list to watch. That sounds so bad, but like I just don't have time to watch all the things that I want to watch. Rosalind Duke, thank you so much, babe. 650 jewels, and it was an envelope. I wish they'd make it where you can see it like on your computers. Thank you so much. Ice Latte Wine Snob. Hi, friends. Hello. How are you, girl? The new Matlock is awesome. Actress is Catherine Bates, and it's a cute show. I may check out one. I have time for one. My problem is if I get all in on something, then I'm all in on it, and then I'll just one more, and then before you know it, I'm like, I have to get ready for work, and I've stayed up all night watching these. Okay. Pretty kooky. I was hoping you'd come in because somebody, I guess my sound sounded like I was about to announce like a homecoming queen, Rosalind said. And so then that made me think of yours. And I was hoping that you come in because I wanted to ask if I can show your prom video now that it's out and it's public. I was like, I think she'll let me. You guys know Pretty Kooky. If you're not subbed to her, go sub to her. She's extremely talented. I could never do the things she does. I can only dream of them. She's so creative. Her and the other Mary B. So good. Anyways, but she's the one that was doing all of the prom pictures and did like the famous Valhalla and Jimmy. She's so good. And she was making a yearbook. So there's like all of these people in the like community, that she made like Garbage Pail Kids things for, and prom, there's field day. I'm on the dodgeball team. It's very exciting. And so she made it into a big yearbook, and then she made it into like an electronic one with a song. The song is adorable. The whole thing is so good, and it's so cute. So if she will let me, let's see. Melting Arizona. The only positive thing that come out of the tragedy is the light it is bringing to the broken healthcare system. Yes, yes, yes. And hopefully more people, like, it's not stigmatized that like having anxiety, having depression, having battles with those things, like that's very normal. The amount of people that have that today, I mean, there's just literally nothing to be ashamed of, and it affects so many of us, and it's okay. And you can find the right medicine and completely get back to normal. But those things are debilitating if you don't know how to handle them and you're looking for like the right medicine. It's all very frustrating. And so yes, there's those are the positives out of this tragedy, and I hope that like some real change comes with those, because it's just everything else is awful. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Where'd it go? I don't know. I don't know. I just skipped the chat. But anyways, plot is she's avenging the death of her daughter in the law firm. Reasonable for protecting Big Pharma, and a lot of shenanigans start beginning. Oh gosh. I cannot. Jillian said I saw it on Jimmy's stream. It's awesome. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. It's not a one size fits all practice, or it shouldn't be. Yeah, everyone is so different, like you can't have that kind of stuff. Lauren, you're welcome to play my music too, like the Twisted Bagel. Yes, that one's such a good one too, guys. That's another thing. She's like so creative, but she also does this these AI songs are really good. Like they will get stuck in your head, and they're just great. I cannot wait to see what she comes up with next and like all the things she does, because we're just starting to see a little bit of what she can do, and the places she's going to go is very, very far, and I'm excited. Meds and therapy is a delicate balance, yes, but it requires both professional and personal effort, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. Yes, Valhalla loves a twisted bagel because he's in the band. All right, we're gonna take a little trip over here. Let's see. Hold on. All right. Oh no. It was still on Shizzy's channel from the last stream. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go. Alexa girl, hey, how are you? The band is amazing. Yes, it is. Okay, so Kooky, is it on your YouTube? Where's the best place for me to get it? Is it on Twitter? Did you share it on Twitter? Or should I just go to your YouTube? It's so cute, you guys. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see all the people in the community, and you're gonna be like, ah! It's very exciting. It's adorable. YouTube channel. Okay. All right. Let me go here. Let's go. All right, guys. It's going to be a treat for those of you. Even if you've seen it. I've seen it a bunch of times, and I love it. It's so fun. All right. Okay. Found it. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, good. Went to court today. Nothing much to say. Yeah, I'm glad we're off of the super emotional stuff, but yes, it's still very tough, I'm sure, especially to be in there. Kit Katsuki set 30 jewels for a flower. Thank you so much, Kit Kat. I appreciate it. All right, guys, you ready? Let's do this. All right. Okay. Sharing the screen. And as soon as you guys get sound, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. All right. Add to stage. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm going to mute myself and play Pretty Kookie's video.
+40 licensed college handles to your game day obsession has somewhere to live year-round. Dollar Shave Club College Handles.
Tide's boosted for smelly work clothes. It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher.
Sorry, guys.
Classroom 203, our teacher's Auntie Jimmy. Marker dust on my sleeve, gold sash by the window seat. We learned to grin too wide when the hallway got mean. You said stand up straight like it's a dare, not a scene. Graduation day, don't blink, don't breathe. Caps in the air, hearts on our sleeves. Class 203, class 203. Happy gay energy, happy gay energy. Class 203, class 203. We came here shining loud, we leave here shining free. Your laugh hit the back row like a spark in a matchbook. Sneakers scuffed, sleeves roll. You gave every doubt a hard look. Name on the paper, badge, crooked tie, perfect smile. Made the whole room feel brave for a little while. Graduation day, don't blink, don't breathe. One last spin, then we break the leash. Class 203, class 203. Happy gay energy, happy gay energy. free. Auntie Jimmy, take a bow. We were wild, but we made it somehow. Chalk dust on our shoes, still nobody could mute the blues. Class 203, Class 203. Happy gay energy, happy gay energy. Class 203, Class 203. Hands up, we're gonna glow. Now watch us all go free.
How cute is that, you guys? Is that not the catchiest, funnest little thing you've ever seen? And I don't know how the heck she did that. Like, I could never do any of that. But it's so good. I love it. It's so good. Thank you for letting me play it, Kooky. It's so good. He's making it his outro song. Yeah, he should. It's so good. It is so, so good. We had the class clown, Kazi G, in there. I love it. Like, everyone's in there. You got Maza with the tug of war row. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Yeah. I was like, oh, we gotta share this, and I was so excited that you were in the chat. Yes. And then there's a little twisted bagel. If anyone would like to hear a little twisted bagel, hold please. Let me find it.
The Unstoppables Unlimited Collection. Luxury laundry scent
Oh my
beads.
gosh. No. Okay, where is the twisted bagel? All right. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Where is it? Oh, these are lives. Okay, let me go to the videos. Why can I not find it? Let me go back. You're probably telling me where it is. Let's see. Okay, I was watching while doing edits. Okay, where is the twisted bagel? I know. Who doesn't love twisted bagel? It's so fun. Yes. You almost have to do like a slow-mo so you can see everybody, and then once you see it, then you can enjoy it even more, and you'll be like, oh yeah. Valkyrie smiling makes me nervous. It's on YouTube. Okay, why am I not? Hi guys, just kidding. Just kidding. Hi, I'm back. Just want to see if you guys had missed me. Oh gosh. Don't let Baker see. Don't tell Baker. Never happened. Okay. Let's see. Sparky the Rabbit, thank you so much. You gifted 5 Common Sense Investigator memberships. Thank you to everybody who was gifted a membership, and thank you for being so kind. Could one of my mods drop Sparkly's channel? She has some really fun streams. They're always so positive, and she dances, and it's just good times, guys. Go over there and sub to Sparkly Rabbit. It's fun. KY Granny, if we didn't have technical issues, it technically would not be a stream. Yeah. Boo Boo, what you doing? What you doing up in here? Why you had a piggy on your emoji? Is this Kane? Is this you? Is this you, Kane? Hi. You had a cat before, and now you have a little piggy. I don't know if this is you or it was one of the other bunnies. No one cares. In case you didn't notice, we're having fun in here. But yes. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, Sparkly will be back tomorrow. So everybody sub up and go check her out. Pam is showing all the new member emojis. Yes. So you guys have emojis. I don't tell people that much, but thank you, Pam, for putting them in the chat so you guys can use them. Lauren is so awesome. Well, you're very sweet. Thank y'all. Baker had technical issues at the end of his. Oh no, and he couldn't end it. Oh, that's funny. Oh no. How does Kay know many people at his house watching me? I don't know, right? Oh, please hold. Okay. All right, let me send. Let me send it. Okay. Please hold. I am gonna try to send this. Is it gonna let me send it to? All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna pull up a different way, and we're gonna watch the Twisted Bagels. Okay. Here we go. What's up, Hellfish? How are you? We were just about to watch a little Twisted Bagels. I think you might know a few of these fellas in the band. All right, let me unshare this. Okay. Where did it go? Oh. All right, let's see if I can bring this up. Oh, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? All right, guys. It's coming, I promise. Mm-mm. Oh. Oh. Hold on. The start and the first of it makes me laugh so hard. Okay, I can never find it on YouTube, only X. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I'm like, what am I not doing? Yeah, you do. Yes, technology is not my friend. Okay, let's share a screen. Oh, you know what? No, let's close that out. Let's close them out. Sorry, guys. All right. This is all right. We're gonna get there. We're getting there, guys. It's gonna happen at some point. All right. Let's see if it will let me now. Share screen. No. Why is it why? Why? Why is it not here? I don't understand. Okay. All right. I don't know why it's not letting me share it. I have it right here in a tab. We have no video. I know. I don't know why it's not letting me share it. Okay. That's so weird, guys. It's so weird. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I wonder if I just search Twisted Bagel if it'll come up. Probably some weird stuff. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's try it this way. No, it's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm getting Blackstone Cherry, but that's not it, right, Cookie? What is going on? I don't know why I would get that and not the actual Twisted Bagel. Hold on, let me make sure. No, It says, no, this is not it. This is not it, guys. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I will have it next stream. Well, Hellfish, Side-Eye sent it to me, but for some reason that tab was not showing up to share, and so I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Thanks, Rosalind. Have a good night. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have it next time and we'll share that. But it's really good. Who's Twisted Bagel? It's a see now I need to find it. Struggle. Okay, so it is a song that Kooky has, and it's got all her friends in it. Valhalla, Jimmy, Baker, and Expert. It's a boy band. It's like a rock and roll boy band, but the song is really catchy too. And it's a good time. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to try it one more time, guys. One more time. All right. Here we go. Okay. I guess we're lucky that I did just find the the yearbook one. Because could have been like that too. Oh, here we go. Look at it's right here, guys. Of course it was. Of course it was. All right. Hold on. All right. It's happening, guys. Get ready for some Twisted Bagel. Very exciting. Miss Habibable, what's up, girl? How are ya? All right. You're just in time for some Twisted Bagel. All right, guys. I am going to share the screen and take this comment down. It's probably been driving Valhalla nuts. Okay. All right. All right, cool. Oh, that's them right there. That is the boys. That's the boys. You can ask for autographs and pictures later. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to mute myself and then give me thumbs up when you hear.
We rolled in with flour on our coats, cold chain, Lincoln coffee, fuel throats, twisted bagels painted on the van. We needed trouble with a broken plan. I burned the batch and called it art. Frost on my hands, smoke in my heart. If the dough won't rise, we make it scream. In a grease-stained town, we chase the dream. Ooh, let it break. Let it break. Sweet on the edge, hard as a steak. Ooh, we're wide awake. Salt in the shade, one hot minute, then the whole place shakes. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Crust and chrome, we never settle. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Burning holes in the midnight metal. Say it loud, say it plain. We got yeast in the veins. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Raising hell in the rain. Valhalla laughed through a busted amp. Voices like hammers in a loading ramp. He sang a rye and a bad romance and kicked the door in, gave the crowd a chance. Jimmy counted off 1, 2, 3. Snap of the snare and a curse at me. I got jam on my knuckles, stain on my name, but I hit that chord and the room caught flame. Ooh, let it break. Let it break. Might get rough, might overtake. Ooh, the pan will shake. The floorboards quake. We're not made to fold, we're made to take. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Crust and chrome, we never settle. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Burning holes in the midnight metal. Say it loud, say it plain. We got yeast in the veins. Twisted bagels, raising hell in the rain. I was proofing on the edge of town, half a saint with a broken crown. Glera said, kid, don't let it cool. Valhalla grinned like a kitchen fool. If the world goes stale, we toast it black. If it bends too far, we clap it back. We don't need permission, we don't ask twice. We cut through the dark like a butter knife. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Crust and chrome, we never settle. Twisted bagels, twisted bagels. Burning holes in the midnight metal. Say it loud, say it plain. We got yeast in the veins. Twisted bagels, raising hell in the rain. Roll, ride, toast that sky. Roll, ride, big or die. Twisted bagels, hot from the break of day. Twisted bagels, and we ain't gonna stale today.
All right, guys. Wasn't that fun? It's so good. It is so good. That's a great question Courtney asked about the lead singer, because I had never asked that either. I could tell clearly. I feel like Jimmy and Expert are like the heartthrobs, and then the other guys are just the badass rock and roll dudes that I could tell. But I'm like, that's a great question. I never thought of that. That's so funny. Who was playing what instrument? Who's on drums? Who's on guitar? Tell me all the things, Kooky. Let's see. Who are you talking about? Belting, Arizona. Oh, who are you talking about here? Okay. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. So everybody make sure that you go sub to Kooky. Pretty Kooky. Somebody will drop her link again for you guys to sub. Okay, Valhalla on okay, that's Julian. Hold on. Let's make sure. Kooky Pro, I'm sure she has it all. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Her link is in the chat. Yeah, she must be behind. And she'll giggle when she gets here. This is like me in chat. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. I'm glad I found it because I wanted you guys to see it. It's just fun. It's so fun. And all of her stuff is good. She has like a chill, nighttime song that she plays. It's so good. Everything is very, very good. It is good. My hubby is gonna think I'm nuts when he asks that I'm humming, and I have to tell him twisted bagels. I know, and it will get stuck in your head very quickly. It is so good. Oh, so funny. All right, guys. Well, that was longer than I planned on being live, but I wanted to share that with you guys. It's so fun. Let me see who is live right now that I can tell you to go over to. Oh, Glara. All right, guys. Glara's having, he's going to do, let's go over more letteros. Free Turtle Boy. And so go over to the Galero's house and say CSI raid, and I will see you in the chat here in a few minutes, everyone. Thank you for coming. Oh, all right. Bye, guys. Hold on. Man, it's like everything is delayed tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I can't even end the stream. 1 second. 1 second. All right. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you at Glaire's house. CSI raid.
Justice for Kelsey. Keep that fire burning bright. Justice for Turtle Boy. Truth still putting up a fight. Lauren's got the receipts and that real CSI edge. Common sense investigator coming in hot, no pledge. Teeth blind and white, smile straight, killer clean. Girl don't need no milk, she's already pristine. Facts on deck, no fear, no holding back. Roll the credits, we'll catch you on the next one.